Hello, my name's Lesley Atherton and this is a short piece of writing called Nursery Rhyme. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow with silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row? This popular English nursery rhyme has been in circulation since it was published in 1744 in Tommy Thumb's Pretty Songbook. It's wrong to assume that nursery rhymes are gentle, innocent, song-like poems intended only to assist the youngest members of our community with their memory and the development of language. That is, of course, how nursery rhymes work, but there's more to it than that, as most rhymes have history as their basis, and quite often the history is gruesome. Whether the tale told within Mary, Mary is a personal one, or, as is often claimed, a lament either for the reinstatement of Catholicism or for its persecution, Mary, Mary, quite contrary is not as it first seems. It could have been the beginnings of a manual of gardening advice and law, but could as easily have been a combination of all the above-mentioned factors, and even, most disturbing, the telling of a homicidal tale. Queen Mary I of England was a devout, some would say obsessive Catholic, also known as Bloody Mary. Her reign indeed was bloody. From 1553 to 1558 she was responsible for the execution of hundreds of Protestants. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. What was it that gave her the contrary label? Contrary as argumentative, as against logic, as against love and respect, or whatever? Or was it a reference to the attempt she made to reverse ecclesiastical changes made by her father and brother, Henry VIII and Edward VI? Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? Though the mention of a garden is often thought to be a pun on the name of Mary's chief minister, Stephen Gardiner, it is also considered to be a possible reference to Mary's lack of heirs, or could even be connected with the idea that England had become a Catholic vassal or branch of Spain. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow with silver bells and cockle shells? Why would a garden grow with such an unusual plant as silver bells? Though it certainly sounds as if it might relate to a particular variety of bell plant, such as white campanula, it has been supposed that the silver bells may refer to Mary's exotic dress decorations, relate to Catholic cathedral bells, or even to the small handheld Sanctus bells. Regarding the cockle shells, it has been purported that this might be telling the tale of Mary's love of exotic foods, or that they are even the badges of the pilgrims to the shrine of St. James in Spain. Some even speculate that cockle shells are torture devices of a most specific and masculine kind. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow with silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row? Pretty maids may perhaps refer to nuns or to Queen Mary's ladies, those very same ladies-in-waiting that her husband was unfaithful with, though they could equally refer to something more unpleasant. It is considered by some nursery rhyme historians that the pretty maids refer to Mary's miscarriages, or perhaps even to her execution of Lady Jane Grey. And of course the all in a row could easily be a reference to the huge number of deaths caused by Bloody Mary's commands. Interestingly, an 18th century version of this rhyme has a changed final line, sing cuckolds all in a row, and this is thought to refer to Mary's husband's unfaithfulness. Given all this nastiness, I decided to write about something not so dark, about a garden, and about a little bit of earth, inspired by Mary, Mary, quite contrary, and the secret garden story. Expansive beds of fern and hosta sweep, curving from the confines of their deep, dark loam, and Mary crouches, inch by inch transforming secret garden walled to secret garden strong and tall, to lush planted haven of delphinium and rose, her verdant creations in this place that no one knows. Her bench once strong, its knotted wood bewrapped by pepper-leaved nasturtium, but drowned in those blossom eyes of purest red, her bench decayed. Now plastic chairs and fold-up tables, hand-baked cakes and soup from ladles fill cafes crammed with hungry diners who wait the taste of Tesco's finest. These tapestries on walls of stone, these sulking teens with ice cream cones, these weary folks with feet of lead, these arty books, artisan bread, sojourning place where lords and ladies dwelt, where wars were fought and fortunes dealt. Now peers rub cheeks with anoract expensive snacked throngs, who, just for today, just for this one and only day, are ladies and lords, not rabble hordes. And what now of the garden walled, its secret door, its robbing guide? Mere few would care to look inside, the inside of the outside spied. They would prefer to traipse and pine for treasures from this gift shop time, than join the walkers in the grounds, to follow scents of ill-trained hounds and stumble on her wooden door, that place they've never seen before.